My whole page. Go over here.
Transition. You sound like we're doing like a Caitlyn Jenner.
I know.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio. This is Susan Swanbeck, CEO of the ATU Network. This work is protected by Creative Commons license.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours, get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. So please welcome
Susan Swanbeck.
Michelle Sullivan. Hi guys, it's Teaching Thursdays.
Wow, we're doing protection magics today and 3 protectors of nature. But I had a question for you guys. Just random news. Okay, I wanted you to know this is random weird news. So in today's random weird news, a toilet named America was stolen from a museum exhibit.
A toilet.
Now, yeah, a $6 million worth of gold. This toilet was made out of gold, $6 million worth. It was actually named America, and it was stolen. Now, first of all, I want to know how somebody could lift a toilet
Made out of gold.
Out of gold like that. One, if it was real, how did you lift it? Because I think people would notice a crane. And second, who would put $6 million in a toilet?
That makes no sense. It is such a waste of money. Just to say, I shit on America.
Okay, yeah, literally. And who would name that toilet America?
It must be Taliban. I shit on America. That's why he named his toilet, his gold toilet, no less, America.
It's a toilet that's actually in a museum. It's random news, and we just started doing this really strange random news. Yeah. I mean, literally, how far could you get?
Did anybody figure out the diet tea from yesterday?
How far could you get with a stolen toilet?
I don't know.
Made of gold.
Who's your plumber?
And why is a toilet worth $6 million? And who would put that much money in a toilet?
Why would you even think, someday when I become a millionaire,
I'm going to make a gold toilet. Right? So when I poop, it's golden.
Golden poop. Yes. I shit on America. Even you have the nerve of naming that toilet
America. Yeah.
Like
America.
America.
So, Ika. Yeah, that's just weird. I'm sorry, guys. That's just too weird.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, we only got Robert in the house, and we don't know where all our regulars are today. So what's up with that?
I don't know.
What's up with that, guys?
Where is everybody? Is everybody sharing, liking, subscribing, following, all the goodies, good stuff?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I still can't get over spending $6 million on a damn golden toilet. Why?
Oh my God! I don't know.
Do for a third world country, even with $6 million.
True.
My God, we'd be adopting people from China all the time. We would.
Poor girl Bella. She's our wholesaler for our crystals. Mm-hmm. She's got a nasty cold, and she's still doing it. So
she's not stopping.
Yeah, poor Bella. She's a wholesaler, and she's really sweet, and she's still not stopping. And I can hear it right on her. I can hear the cold. Yeah.
She's not giving up. That means we're not giving up.
Yeah.
There's no need to give up.
Nope.
I understand the whole thing about rest. We encourage rest.
Yeah. So that was our question before those that are here now. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Brenda. For those that are here now, we want to know.
Yeah, you got to tell them.
Okay.
Tell Brenda.
Random news. Yeah, random news. Okay. Who would steal a $6 million toilet? Why Was the toilet made out of gold? How and why would you spend $6 million on it? How far did you actually get stealing this toilet?
Did you ever use it?
Okay, literally. And why, in the first place, would you make a toilet out of gold?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Weird
Who was the
random
owner?
news.
Does it say anything about who might have been the owner?
Let's get into this article here.
I
I mean,
who the hell was the owner that thought of making the $6 million gold
they're asking the
toilet?
same question. Why would anybody steal a toilet?
In the first place.
I mean, literally,
Even though
why?
it's gold. Who's gonna pawn a gold toilet? Where are you gonna go with this gold toilet?
The golden loo is gone.
Oh my
Yep.
God. The loo.
Yes, a toilet turned art piece was named America by the creator. Let's see, is an Italian artist. There's an Italian artist with the name of an exhibit. It's actually "Victory is not an option." America was stolen. That's the nickname for it. It was an exhibit. So America was stolen on September 14th from Bellingham Place. So Philip Austin and the fine art specialist adjusters of the FAHA, a place insurance, told CNN that a reward was up to 100,000 K would be paid if certain conditions were met.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And they're offering money for a gold toilet, and it's not even worth the price of the gold toilet. They're only offering 100,000 for the return of the gold toilet.
Yeah, you know, this is just a
How do you hide a gold
really,
toilet?
I don't know. How do you lift a gold toilet?
Yeah, I wonder how much that supper weighed.
I don't know.
That has to be a
You know,
big
literally,
machine
it doesn't
job.
say in the article how much it weighed. There's actually conditions.
What are they?
They'll pay it based on conditions. First condition, the item must be safely returned. Well, duh.
Yeah.
Second condition, there must be an arrest as a part of the investigation. It's the only way to get the money, right? And we have to be very careful that we don't pay the villains.
Huh?
Okay.
So in other words, the one who might be getting who wants to get the prize, in other words, is obviously they're saying
it's the villains, right? They're saying it's the villains, is what it is.
Well, because
So.
where else would you just materialize a goddamn freaking gold toilet? Gold toilets don't just come out of nowhere.
I mean, you think of it this way, guys.
Madonna has a
if
24 karat gold one, Brenda's saying.
Who does?
Madonna.
Madonna.
Shame on you, Madonna.
Oh my God! Yeah, but this is real gold,
Right.
not carat gold,
Hers is
real
24
gold.
karat gold.
It's like, oh my God, seriously, why?
Why? Right? It's so,
Yes, totally expensive shit.
It makes no sense. Spend that money.
I
Build a school.
I don't understand that. I just totally don't understand all
You
of
know what
this.
$6 million can absolutely do? It could change the lives of a cajillion million people.
Okay.
These weird
All right.
things just get me
So
all...
wait a minute. This is my logical brain speaking here. Okay.
This gets me all fired up. I want
So
to call them.
they got a crane to lift a toilet and nobody's seen.
Nobody's seen a toilet with a
Because
magical gold toilet.
if you tell me that somebody out there picked up a solid gold loo,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
by themselves,
Yeah.
I want to meet this dude.
Tell me about it, right?
Yeah.
And nobody saw anything? Nobody saw the
Oh
missing
my
gold
God! Lift
toilet.
with your knees.
Yeah, right? Why would you even
Yeah.
spend 100? I don't know.
I don't know. The whole thing is bloody hilarious. So hey Sheila, hey Rachel.
Does it ever
But
rust or
literally,
never
random news is our new thing when we start a show.
Mm-hmm.
And my random news today was the $6 million gold toilet that was stolen out of a
What a
museum.
waste of money.
Solid gold.
Solid gold.
Yeah.
At normal size of a toilet.
It was a loo.
A loo.
A
Excuse me,
loo.
It was a loo. It was
It
the normal
was
size of all
a
the other
loo.
loos. Except
So-
it was made of solid gold looiness.
Loo.
And you shit, excuse my language, on gold.
Yeah.
Your toilet basin is gold. So you're pooping and peeing on gold. Does gold ever rust?
I don't know. We'd
Does
have
it
to.
ever oxidize and have acidic effects where it changes?
Well, according to Brenda, Madonna has a kind of a
loo?
24 karat gold toilet. So, Madonna, we would like to know if the toilet rusts
Yeah, who do you call
or
when
if
you
the
leave?
acidity of the urine causes a problem. Hey,
Right?
Sheila.
And who do you call when the thing stops working? You call the plumber or you call the jeweler? Who do you call? Call who you call?
Okay, guys, who would you call?
There's no such thing as freaking plumbing jewelers or jeweler plumbers.
Okay, would you carry call the plumber or the jeweler?
Right.
I don't know. Wow.
I don't know. I don't
Wow.
know these things. I honestly believe.
Oh my God.
like,
Yeah,
you
I
have
just.
nothing better to do than sit around and come up with this.
Yes, I mean, I'm a trillionaire and I have all this extra money. Wait, let me build a toilet.
Right, a gold toilet.
Yeah. No, but that's what you think about it, but it wasn't. It was actually an artistic piece. That
$6
was
million
actually
artistic piece.
It's worth $6 million now. How much it actually cost, we don't know. But the other way sounded funny.
Whoa.
So we don't know.
So I want.
All I know is
find out
it
who the
was
culprits
solid
were.
gold. So literally. I mean, did she melt the gold down and put it into a mold and say, what a pretty little loo?
Did somebody go there and take a blowtorch to it and melt it down into little containers? That way they were able to just pocket size it right out.
Oh, nobody's going to smell that.
I don't know. I can't even figure out how they swiped a gold toilet.
Oh my God. Yep, that's what Brenda was saying.
All right, Rachel, you're gonna get your package tomorrow. So
Yes!
That Chinese New Year screwed all of the packages.
Yeah, it does. So we know our new crystals were shipped out, and again, anybody in the inner sanctum gets to see not only our struggles with the bubble wrap and not popping it because we have to reuse it, but also get it's a first glance of all the crystals. So, yeah.
We're so
Yeah, you can't call Ghostbusters, so who do you call? Maybe it was a ghost. If they can float stuff.
Oh.
Sheila, you're brilliant. If
could've been a
ghosts
ghost.
can float things,
Lizzie Borden, go get it.
could they float a solid gold toilet?
a heck of a lot of energy.
I mean, if they had
it is
to...
a natural resource.
Literally.
Technically, they could.
Okay.
Because it's a stone. It's
Okay.
an actual crystallized
All right.
mineral.
I
So,
think
naturality, they
Sheila
can.
solved it.
She did solve it.
She solved it, Sheila. You solved it. It was a ghost.
Son of a gun.
Yep.
It had to be. That's the only probable cause that makes even the least bit of sense.
Oh, Rachel, when you open your packages, I have a fetish for bubble tape. I really like to make sure everything gets there in one piece. Just so you know.
Oh, you'll know.
I know. Oh my God.
What?
If it was, do you see what Robert White wrote? If it was diamond encrusted too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. If it was, that
How
would
much?
be
I'd
awesome.
be popping those diamonds right out. Let's go. I gotta visit my plumber. Let's go visit the plumber now.
Oh my God.
Plumbing jeweler.
Yeah, this whole thing is just so. Our
Rich
new thing
people-
from now on, guys, is you get to start off with random news.
You know what I don't understand is it seems like the richer people get, the more loony they become. The more
Oh my
eccentric
God,
they become.
okay, all right,
What
I'm
would happen
dying,
to
yeah.
us? We're eccentric already to begin with. Can
Yeah.
you imagine how eccentric we would be?
Well, I can
We have
tell
money.
you that we would have an entire room full of crystals everywhere.
Oh, heck yeah, we have our own
Everything.
salt cave. Having our own salt cave, no
Oh
joke.
God.
Whenever we want to de-stress, we'll go into our salt cave.
Oh God. Like literally taking the gold toilet to the
Yeah.
pawn shop. How do you lift it?
How? How do you get on a scale to even measure how
The
much
ghost
gold-
goes to slide through the door and realizes the toilet doesn't come with him.
Somebody would have still found it. and
So this
threw it
guy
away.
at the pawn shop, all he sees is the toilet flying at him because he can't see the ghost. So the toilet's going boom, boom, boom up against the door. So he's going, oh my God.
What a nut job thing, though.
Literally. Oh my
The
God.
richer you are, the more you have nothing else to think about. You're so
I'm
goddamn
sorry.
bored.
I don't care how rich I was. I would not have
I
a
would be
solid gold toilet.
volunteering, I would
Or a
be
loo.
helping-
A loo!
Right? But I would be doing all kinds of volunteer work.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I would do all that stuff because I wouldn't have to be working to survive. You have that.
So
money to
we
survive.
we came up with a really good idea for the homeless around here because it's supposed to be cold.
Yeah.
So we are going to make hats and we are going to make scarves to keep our homeless warm is what we're going to do.
Yes, and
So,
going
and we're
back-
going to just randomly go over and hand them out.
yes,
To keep them warm. So we're finishing up the baby blanket and working on those at the same time.
I got the
So
rough
we had
one
a
in
bunch
the
of yarn that was actually donated.
Yes, if anybody else has
Yeah.
donated yarn and you're in the area.
Yep,
we'd
literally.
love to
We
take
had
it.
an entire container of donated yarn. Of course, most of it's baby yarn.
She knits, I crochet.
Ah,
There we are, but
yeah, we are. You know what? I think being normal is so wrong. It was the worst 30 seconds of my life.
The worst ever, right? You know, that and the mistake.
I mean,
that
going
house fell
30
on my
seconds,
sister.
it was awful.
Well, that and the time that the house fell on my sister.
Yeah, well.
My house fell on my sister. That's really
Well, you can't pick your relatives. You can't pick your relatives. So
no, you
it's-
can't. 'Cause honestly, that's why I
All right. So in tonight's show, it's all about protection, guys.
Yes.
Okay. We had a request for some protection. Now, Michelle is doing protection with household items. And now, before the end of the night, we are going to be talking about dragonflies, fairies, and dragons and how to contact nature's protectors.
Why, you going first with that?
No, you are
want
going
me to go
first,
first
girl.
with that? Okay.
She is going first. Take it away, Michelle.
No, we were having those requests over and over again of protection spells, protection magic. Because, I mean, there is a lot of crazy stuff going out there. There are a lot of crazy people out there. There are a lot of not nice, kind people out there. So I get the need for the curiosity of protection. So what I did was I literally just went around the house and gathered what I happen to have here at the house. That is run-of-the-mill stuff, but you can use it to do protection magic and spells of your own at home. Very, very, very simply. Do you know that coffee is a mind-controlling drug? Do you know that if
What?
I got you
No.
a cup of coffee and I put a little spell into that whole thing, I could control you
What?
just by you drinking the cup of coffee?
What? No. What?
Yes.
What?
Coffee.
No.
Coffee
No.
is a big one. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Coffee is, there's a term for it. I'm going to find it to show you.
Coffee hollers?
It's literally coffee is used for mind control. Literally mind control with somebody with coffee. I have it here.
Well, I'd have to say actually that's true because if somebody tries to have a deep philosophical conversation with me in the morning before I've had my coffee, not pretty. Not pretty. So they have to mind control me to calmness
Right?
beforehand.
I lost track of what I was just talking about.
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee, yes. So, not realizing though, when we're offering somebody like a cup of coffee, we're actually doing a little spell right there, talking to them, enjoying and feeling out the whole gist of how our conversation is going to be. You know,
So
it's like a social thing almost.
Okay,
coffee, right?
so yeah, but if it's not a coffee or tea thing.
It's no.
No.
It's a coffee thing though. Coffee literally can be used because of the coffee beans.
Ah.
Yes. The
Nice.
coffee beans offer a protection. It's a protection, the coffee beans. So, mind you, coffee beans and mustard seeds, like, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people do have mustard seeds at home. They use it for all the fancy culinary stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put them in your pockets, guys. It helps bring money. Helps bring money.
Huh.
Yes, and it protects you.
That's pretty
Black
cool.
peppercorns,
All right.
mustard seeds.
Wow.
Okay? All of those just sprinkle. I used to have in all my coat pockets, little mustard seeds will come out everywhere. Tonka beans. Is
So
another one.
is that why there's a bunch of plants everywhere? You know,
Yeah.
from the way you were walking.
Yeah. But the reason being, though, is because we have lost what used to be prior to all this electronic ages.
Right, because
Yeah.
you are what is known as a kitchen witch. But you have to remember, it's like I understand what you're saying. So basically, when, say, my grandmother or my mother was making the cookies, she turned the corner, she knew we used to sneak a little bite of the cookie dough and stuff like that with our fingers. She'd chase us out with a smile. It was a whole tradition. My kids did the same thing to me, making the cookies, taking your time decorating them with the dolls.
All that
That's
love.
love being poured
Yes.
into it. So
Yes.
technically, all that emotion, which was the love, was sort of what her version of a spell.
Right, it was.
Think about it.
Unbeknownst to her, it was a complete spell.
Yep.
Like, okay, so today I made what they call in Portuguese is pão de faceira, which means witch's bread.
Okay.
Okay? Unfortunately, the original base of it wasn't the greatest, but the whole idea was behind it. But what I did was I gathered ingredients that already have their own protective qualities and have their own natural qualities. Like, for one, apples. We've done whole shows, guys, before on apple magic. It is not used enough.
No, it's not.
Before you eat an apple, do some magic with that apple. Because that magic for that apple could be super, super protective. If you do an apple spell and you cut it and get the scar, You put it on each corner of your rooms or each corner of your properties. You can put them anywhere. It will protect you. You can literally, instead of making a crystal grid, make an apple grid that will protect you. Okay? So like when we go hang stuff out to the homeless, I would love to be able to hand out to apples to the homeless because it's already the food of the gods.
Right.
It truly is.
Right.
It's the ambrosia that they need. It
Right.
helps give them all that. Another one that I grabbed today was cinnamon. So I went around and gathered cinnamon because cinnamon has super protective qualities. You don't use it enough. You can put the tiniest bit of cinnamon in something and not even notice it's there. But the tiniest bit is in there with the intent of, I will protect my family, I will protect my home, all who eat from me will all be no more, oh, no, negative will be no more. And you go and you go and you go. Whatever you want to say, whatever you do, the feeling, that intent.
Right.
The intent.
Just like affirmations
Right.
have intent.
Exactly.
Right.
So sprinkle a little cinnamon here, a little cinnamon in there. Use your little cinnamon essential oils. Use your cinnamon-based candles. As long as you're using that cinnamon, period, in any way, shape, or form, it's actually considered for magic protective uses. So I'm going to tell you a secret about one of my soups. Even in my soups, I put cinnamon. Every time. You don't know it.
Nope.
You can't tell.
Nope.
But all who eats it will be well. All who eats it will be well.
There you go.
When I made the witch's bread today, what did I do? I used what we baked together
Right.
because it had all that great energy. We were happy, enjoying ourselves, baking away. Just doing that, having a girl go to good
Yeah,
time.
it's a tag team type thing because I'll make like the donut dough, I let it rise, and I say, okay, it's time. Then I get ready and I spread it. But in order to when it comes to Mother Sadish, it has to be spread a certain way.
Yes.
Then you have to put it in, but it takes a little bit to spread it out.
little bit of
So she
practice.
flips it over.
Yes.
And she does the same thing with the donuts as I'm rolling and I'm cutting. She'll flip them over.
We did it together, so our energy is
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
when I made the witch's bread today, that was part of it.
Right.
But I not only added that, I added the apples too.
Right.
I added cinnamon too, so all the protection is all in there. And now we're basing it internally. Raisins work like tonka beans do. Raisins absorb negative energy. We do not eat enough raisins, so I put raisins.
I didn't even know I had any.
No, there's raisins in there. There's
Oops.
oats. There's oats, which is another thing. Oats are a symbol of wealth and wisdom. So I put oats on a crumbling that I did on the top because the oats talks about clarity and wisdom and endeavors and success and money. So there's that whole part of the oats. Oats is
Right.
remember back in the old days, who had the oats? Only the wealthy did.
Exactly. Hey, Des.
So only the wealthy were able to afford the oats. So
Hey,
somebody
Annabelle.
who didn't have the means
Right.
got their hands on oats. They want to put this in the bread because it's a spell. This entire bread is a spell. Sugar, because you want to sweeten your life.
Right.
So you put sugar with the intent of that
Okay.
right there. Eggs, that's giving life.
Eggs. Yep.
Eggs are giving
Eggs.
life.
Yep.
Okay? It didn't matter you only had a bite. I had 3 bites. You had 1 bite. That's all it takes. That's why when a lot of pagans do rituals, they have those little cakes that they give in honor
Right.
of the different divinities and the saints and the watchtowers. It's part of
Right.
that whole process. So in all of that, I made a protection magic spell out of the witch's bread we did using the malasadash that we made together as
Right.
the base of a spell. But I used things that we had at home. I didn't go and buy any of it.
Exactly.
None of it. Okay? It was
So-
things we had already.
Exactly. So, let's get into the good stuff.
I know there's so many good things, but
All right.
I'm a big fan of people learning to write their own spells. I'm a big fan of people putting their own words to it because I feel like it has more power and intent and
Right.
effort. I feel like people don't have to realize it does not have to rhyme. There doesn't have to be any way of it. It's just stating your intent out there. Yes, it feels good. It feels nice when you're saying the spell and you got all that mojo going on behind it. What's going on? I'm not seeing it.
Annabelle wants raisins now.
It truly is. It really is things that we use on a day-to-day basis we do not even realize.
Now, yeah, because what we as like Celtics and witches call spells, literally is just when you're making something or you're cooking something. Okay, say if you're making something for a sick child, your intent as you're making that soup is to make the child well.
Right.
So that is a form of the mystical magical energy. That's the form right there.
Spell.
It's the same thing. It's the spell, as she calls it. It's the energy of intent, as I call it. So,
Right.
and that's exactly what it is.
Right.
Right.
So I just did a magic spell just by doing this. We did a magic spell the other day with a massage technically because the salt we put in it,
Yep.
the sugar that we put in it,
Yeah.
remember the eggs we put in it.
Yep.
What else? Flour and oats are symbols of wealth. We want
Yeah.
wealth.
Yeah.
And what else was in that recipe for massage?
Let's see. Salt, eggs, flour, sugar, scalded milk, of course, a little bit of butter. Butter,
not
milk,
everybody
the
can have
eggs were
butter.
mixed,
Butter
the
was
flour, the yeast,
Yeast.
a little bit of
Why
water.
would you think yeast would be so important as far as like a spiritual thing? Yeast grows.
Right.
So that's literally the cusp of what's going to make the spell grow is the yeast. Okay? But it's magic. Just like if you mix baking soda and vinegar, you have a reaction. That reaction can literally unclog toilets, believe it or not.
Okay. Reaction.
Yes.
Let's talk about my homemade caramel.
Yes, please! I love her homemade caramel. Oh my
Okay.
God, don't even say the word.
My homemade caramel, it has to deal with a chemical reaction.
Right.
Okay, you want to melt the butter and light brown sugar together, and you want to keep melting it until it boils. You let it boil until it's completely together. Let it boil for 4 minutes. Add vanilla. Let it boil for another minute. Take it off the stove. Now you're putting a tablespoon of baking, I think it's baking soda in it. And when you mix it up, the chemical reaction of the baking soda is what creates the caramel.
Wow, see that?
That's it. It's really that simple, guys.
And her caramel popcorn recipe is brilliant. So good. It was the hit of my daughter's engagement party. No bullshit. And we didn't even know it was going to be like that. But it was true. And she shared a happiness spell by giving them the caramel corn with the sugars.
Right.
Sugar sweeten everything. Sugar sweeten the pot.
Right.
That means money. So sugar and different things work. Sugar's been working for me. We've been getting opportunities after opportunities.
Well, see, I put a lot of joy into mine, and we'll take the example of my daughter who popped in the chat room. I don't even know if she's watching, but she popped in. We'll take when I made the donuts. My intent was fun. Did you notice how goofy the kids were? And you were like, oh my God, but that's my kids on a normal basis. They're that goofy and silly when they're together. It's just who my kids are. Yeah.
It was great to see, though.
Yeah. So it's the way they've always been.
Right, and that's why Mama's cooking always tastes better.
Yeah, so it was
It's always-
the intent of the joy and the happiness, and I
That's
haven't
right.
made donuts in a long time.
They were like beyond.
Yeah, because the last time I made donuts, my husband was alive. And that's how long it's been since I've made. It's time to make the donuts. That's how long it's been since I've made the donuts. So now I'm back into the cooking and the baking and then being myself again, which my kids are used to.
Which they're very happy
Yeah.
to see that, unless it takes away from them.
Ouch! Hi, Gina.
Our kids are very much. I know my daughter like.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it is what it is. I'm sorry, I dropped something.
But we do these chemical reactions every single day.
Exactly.
And we don't even realize how important it is. I'm gonna send you. I wish I could. Maybe I can send you this. Hold on.
What are you sending me?
It's good, like a little cheat sheet for very, very simple, like spells of the simplest of the simple.
Yeah, but see,
Copy image.
your spells and mine are totally different.
Well, these are very simple, and you're going to make your own out of it. I'm trying to see if it works. See if it works.
All right, hold on. Yeah, my page is really full up at the moment, so. And I'll keep talking because
Yes,
we're
keep
radio.
talking.
Brenda's getting hungry.
You're getting hungry. though.
She's
Talk
getting
about
hungry.
stuff, right? Try to incorporate as much of any herbs you possibly can into anything.
Right.
Okay, I think you sent it correctly.
Where'd you
That's-
send it to?
To your messenger because I did not know how to share it anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't have a message.
You
So,
don't?
no.
Oh, shoot.
But I'm also on the live show, so
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Well, that has like the cheat
Yeah.
sheet about some of the things I was talking about.
Oh, delayed reaction.
Delayed reaction. So I mentioned the mustard seeds for money. I mentioned
Right.
the black peppercorns for protection. The tonka beans absorb negativity. So you can literally carry tonka beans anywhere and everywhere.
Huh.
They're not that hard to find. Your local grocery stores, like I said, are where you're going to find all these things.
Wow.
Apples is magic. Cinnamon is magic. It's all protective, protective, protective.
Huh.
Another thing, I wanted to mention to you guys, and most of us literally walk around like this with this protection all the time, and we don't even notice. But diamonds are one of the most protective stones.
Yeah, I don't wear diamonds.
No, but
ever.
Herkimer diamonds and regular diamonds. A lot of it, like you engaged ladies, you wear your diamonds. You're already wearing protection. You're already wearing protection. Why do you think they are doing that? They're trying to ward off the evil eye that's trying to protect them from other people trying to destroy their marriage.
Right.
That's what the ring simplifies. When you symbolize that down to the very neatest bit, that's what it's about.
Right.
So the diamond ring, because it's not so much about the setting, it's the diamond itself, is what's so important because it's what it has for protective qualities. And it truly is protective qualities. But that's why the gift of giving the bride to be a white clear diamond, a diamond. Yes. So diamonds have that property of, being super, super protective. Amber is another stone that is considered super, super protective. Amber, from what I remember, is like literally the most powerful, strongest protective stone you can get.
Okay, she wants to know what is good to keep in your pocket to, this is Brenda, to keep in your pocket to stop someone from hexing you.
Okay, so keep in your pocket.
Right.
Okay. I don't know if you have the tonka beans. If you have a tonka bean, it wards off negativity. You have one of those crystals. I think she got a black crystal. Did she get a black?
Brenda's bought a lot of crystals, so.
You need your crystals. You wear your crystals. You keep your crystals and everything with you. Your other crystals for protection, you put in. Sprinkle cinnamon in your coffee in the morning before you leave the house, honey. That's a simple ritual right there.
Yep.
I am not kidding.
Yep.
In the morning, you get up. You want to work your magic. You want to have a good day. Take a little sprinkle of that cinnamon. Not even enough for you to taste it. But there you go. You already arm and protect yourself. Think about it as protection powder. My son Adam, I had a mummy spray. That mummy spray would protect him from anything and everything. And it worked.
Right.
And it was aromatherapy.
Right.
What I was doing with him.
Oh, exactly.
And he had no idea, but it worked.
Oh, yeah.
And it's little things like this that you incorporate. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys too, and a lot of times they don't tell you this, but in every single spell, if you add chili peppers or cayenne, it speeds the results.
She goes, what kind of beans?
Tonka. They call it Tonka. They're usually dried. Where we have it is like we have like a price right where there's a section with the Spanish has all those fresh herbs that are packaged. That's where you're gonna find things like that. If you were allergic and I wasn't allergic, I would have harvested all this chamomile I see when I walk the dog.
We're allergic.
Seriously, chamomile everywhere.
Yeah.
Chamomile tea everywhere. People don't even know there's chamomile literally all over. They're worried about taking drugs to go. Why don't you go have a cup of chamomile tea?
Exactly.
Go have a cup of chamomile tea. It's literally everywhere. But I'm allergic. It's part of the ragweed family.
Yeah, it is. So my hands were confused today.
Your hands were confused?
Yes.
Hey, that is the style. I'm telling you. That is the style. That is the style.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into what all the goodies I have over here for.
She likes putting cinnamon in her shakes. Annabelle does. And she puts cinnamon sticks at her front door. As I heard, it's good for protection.
Yes. And a door, you want to put a broom at your front door.
Yep.
And a broom at your back door. Because if that broom falls down, that means a witch is coming. Okay?
And now
company's coming.
In mine, it was company is coming.
No, in mine there's a bad witch.
Yeah, see, in mine, it's company's coming because that's your ancestral spirits or negative spirits, depending on which way it falls.
Yeah.
So the traditions are very similar.
Yeah.
They're just slightly different.
Right. But it's all the way in how you use it, how you think of all that.
Yeah.
Like I put salt all in front of the doors. I put salt in front of all the doors. I go with the salt shaker. I love those damn salt shakers. Himalayan sea salt. Yeah, baby. I don't know if you noticed that. When I was a kid, when my kids were little, right. I would put all these crystals everywhere. I'd put all these stones everywhere. All these herbs. I would do all these spells. And one of the things I had to explain this to you, the reason why I have glitter is part of the tools.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I just thought she liked to decorate stuff.
Yeah, so
that's not part of mine.
I figured you thought it was weird me having glitter with the food and herbal supplies here.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't try to put glitter in my cinnamon, I'll be happy.
No, but kids learning how to rim doors
Right.
and windows with either with I don't know with salt or some other smoke mixture. Put the sprinkle in there. Kids love magic. They don't realize that they're doing it. Add some spring. I used to add glitter into every little thing I could possibly do. It burns away, guys. It doesn't hurt your spells.
Yeah.
And kids love glitter. And it's a reason for it. So in front of every door, in
Right.
front of every window, salt would go. Salt would go. Now, sage. Let's talk about sage, for instance.
Yeah.
That is a huge one. Witches use sage more often than anything else. This is good for grandbabies, too, by the way. You want to help them and teach them how to protect themselves? Give them a salt. Here, instant Christmas present. Salt and glitter. Seriously.
Wow.
You ever think of that?
Huh. So,
Salt and glitter, guys.
Gina, Gina's gonna name her skull George.
Oh, yeah? Why is that? Why
Yeah,
George?
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that one.
Oh, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a reason I gotta hear that one.
Oh, my God. Now, and the other thing, okay, so I'm like crossing off all my things I wanted to talk to you guys about.
All right.
So, it's cayenne pepper and chili powder. Again, add that to anything, it speeds up your spell.
Huh.
So say you want to do a spell, you want to protect yourself, and you're lighting your candles, however way you go about it, but your intent is to be protected.
Huh.
Well, but you want that protection now, now. Okay? Any spell. Cayenne pepper or chili powder.
Wow.
Just a little, that's it.
Huh.
We'll speed it up. It speeds up the process.
Hmm.
Something in the universe about the chemicals of the way that they're spicy and hot.
Right.
That they just kind of light the fire going for the rest of the spell stuff too.
He looks like a George.
He does look like a
So
George, huh?
I shouldn't really tell you what my husband's real first name was then, huh?
True,
You
right?
might change your mind.
Right. Now, any questions at all, guys? I know we're rambling on.
Oh, no, we want you to ramble.
Okay. He looks like a George. I love that when you name him. Then when you come home, you go, "Hi, George. Did you miss me today, George?" Okay. Oh yeah. Every day I use that turmeric spray, which is a kitchen herb, turmeric, right?
Right.
Look at the ingredients. It's just turmeric, water, shake, spray. That's it.
Oh, for your skin?
For my skin.
Right.
And it really does help.
Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet. Yeah.
But it is only, literally, guys, you gotta try it. Turmeric and water. I'm not sure if it maybe depends on the how
Yeah,
much
what does it do?
It clears your complexion. It's supposed to clear dark spots, like sunspots and everything. It's supposed to clear your complexion. But it's simply just turmeric.
Yeah, I think my complexion looks like a ghost, so.
Well, we need a lot of more. We need a spray can.
This is no makeup. Most of the time, guys, I ain't wearing makeup, foundation, nothing.
But
This is
that's
au
a little tip.
naturel.
Well, you have your hair thingy that you mix up to put in your hair. You have like your spray bottle mix. that
Yes.
You know what I mean? You have your other water too that
Right.
you use for protection water too. She does a mix too. Oh, I know, right? When I get all my thoughts straight. I'm gonna get all my thoughts straight from all this stuff.
Oh, don't worry. That's on our list.
Okay? Alright, another simple thing. I'm gonna talk about a few different things with this jar.
Okay.
Jars are awesome. Save every jar you can. Containers, jars, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous. They will contain a spell, either good, bad, or indifferent, in every single one. And this one actually has bath salts from Cynthia.
Yep, Cynthia Malik.
Okay? And you know this was given with love.
Yep.
And it's a mix, it's not the same. I can't quite tell what the smell is though. It's like a lavender.
I think it's, you want me to?
Yeah.
My nose is better than yours.
Yeah.
Because your sight's better than mine.
So,
All right, it's lavender. I think it's
Epsom salts,
goats.
we all know, right? Salt baths, everything wicked good.
Yeah,
Can't-
there's
can't do
definitely,
enough.
it's lavender, some goat's
Goat's milk something.
Yeah. And some lavender and, yeah.
This is her bath salt jar,
Yep.
okay? So you can mix up protection jars. You want to really get into some crazy magic, and it's not crazy magic, but it's
Right.
magic that you don't normally explain every day. But jars. Why are jars great?
Jars are great for everything.
Okay, they are great for everything, okay? But jars are great for you to do spells. Spells
Oh,
on
yeah.
you,
The honey
spells
jar.
on people. Hell yeah, because you want to sweeten the pot.
Yeah, you
Honey.
want to sweeten the pot.
Okay.
Yep, definitely.
You can make a jar of your own and use that jar as your manifesting and your
Exactly.
intention. So when you're literally meditating, you're meditating because this is what you want here. Your hopes, your dreams, protection especially. I will be protected. I will be protected.
Right.
You've all done your bases. You will have it all. You can put stuff about you in your jar, and then you keep this jar safe.
Right.
It means you're safe. You're keeping yourself safe and protected. No one's going to control your jar but you. Okay?
Right.
Same thing. This jar magic is like different things, but you add things that represent you. That's what people talk about having the period bloods. You know, people talk about
That's negative
Santeria,
magic. Isn't that,
Santeria,
yeah.
Occult, what's it called? Hoodoo.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah, see, there's hoodoo, there's
what it
voodoo,
is
there's
the witch
Santeria,
is
there's,
making
yeah.
a jar of herself.
Right.
So she wants protection for herself.
Right.
The best protection is kind of like a little puppet, but it's a jar. So you
Right.
can add things in. So say I want to get that job. Okay, a certain job. I can add a thing with the intent in my jar for me. For me, I want that job.
Right.
So it creates a great protective magic. You know, kids used to have those things we used to color chalk. Remember those colored chalk? And
Yeah, I used to sit out.
sand art?
I would, yeah, I'd sit outside with my kids and play with college.
Well, those are also great ways to put little magic spells together for the
Right.
kids. And you have they don't even have a clue that they're working magic.
Yeah,
And it's
very
magic.
true. Very true.
So it's like, why not? Why not? If you wanted, and I'm going to say it, if you wanted to do bad to somebody, it would be jar magic.
Yeah.
Okay? But we're not talking about that kind of magic. We're talking about, I want my own protection jar. How about you get a jar for your family? Husband, something represents you. Husband, mother, father, son, daughter, grandma, grandpa, you put everything in a jar. What are you going to do with it? You're going to keep it safe, right?
Yeah.
It's under your protection, you're going to keep it safe. Safe at night, safe in the day, safe everywhere. Okay, some people take them, they stick them way in the back of the closets, and they forget about it. And that's the key.
Right.
Is you need to put it somewhere and forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Okay? Because you need to trust that the universe will now take it and do what its will. It's very simple.
Right.
Doesn't get any more basic than you. How many times we clean out our hairbrush? I know it sounds gross, right? We clean out our hairbrushes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you burn the hair.
You could burn the hair. But
Yeah.
You can also put the hair in your jar.
Right. But Gina would like to know how much turmeric to how much water.
You know what? On break, I'm going to grab the bottle.
Right.
And I'm going to show you because I think that's the whole key to it is how much turmeric to water.
Right.
I also heard turmeric. You know when you guys get like dark stained knees? People who do like a lot of gardening and everything. They get their knees. You take turmeric and you make a paste.
Right.
With water. And you put the turmeric on those dark spots. I've seen it. And then you wait like 20 minutes, half hour, and then you wash it right off.
Huh.
And it takes the staining right off because it's meant literally to clear your complexion.
Now, Annabelle would like to know what we think of blood magic, like women's moon blood rituals. I don't do anything with that.
I have in the past.
Nope.
I have.
Nope.
When my daughter got her period.
Yeah, see,
big deal.
Mine is different because mine, being a Celt, is more energy based. So it's a lot different because it's kind of like a Celtic shaman type of energy.
Yeah, like an ancestral type of ritual.
Yeah, no.
We did circle, did the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was all 4 generations: my grandmother, my mother, me, and my daughter.
Huh.
And it was a big deal because this was her coming into womanhood. There's no other grandkids.
Right.
You know, so she's the only granddaughter ever. Period. So we were all big. It was a big deal about it.
Right.
But I also know people who work bad magic using like blood.
Right.
And a lot of the times they use the jar, and then the jar becomes like a scary thing to people.
Huh.
It's not. It depends on what you are putting into your jar.
Right.
You can literally add to your jar as many times as you want. Take that fake $100 bills that we found. Susan, if you wanted to make a jar for you, take that $100 bill and put it in that jar.
I didn't find it. You did.
But I'm saying now you want to take it and
Right.
put it, make a jar for you. You make a jar. You keep adding to your jar. You make a jar for each person that you love even. And you keep them safe. You keep those jars safe. Put them somewhere safe.
Huh.
I'm going to be naughty because the jars, you can use a lot of the blood magic type stuff with the jars.
Right.
Okay? I don't want to go into much explanation about it.
No.
But you can do. There are people out there that do that kind of magic.
Yeah.
I don't do anything if it's not for the good.
Yep. No, never.
Nope.
Because you have to remember, it will come back to you thrice.
Yes. And it does.
There's
And again,
something moving behind Michelle. Yeah, actually there is.
What?
So I'm not sure. I don't have the light on you. So let me try turning the light on.
Okay.
So, but there's a shadow on the wall behind you.
Oh, yeah.
So literally, I could see it. I
Say
don't know.
hi.
So
Like in my magic?
yeah, so I don't know if it's energy on the wall or what it is, but there's definitely something.
I mean, this is just one of the
Yeah.
mill stuff, guys.
And it just left, and it's coming back now. All right, it could be a shadow. I don't know, depending on how you move.
Around.
And when you move, it moves. Yep. So go. Literally, yep, it just left.
It's back.
Nope, it's gone.
Oh, thanks for visiting, Bob. Thanks for visiting. I hope you like what I'm saying. I'm going to find out on break time about the medical way of how much turmeric to water.
Right.
But it works, okay? And again, I want to stress, I didn't go buy any of this. This
No,
was here.
it's all kitchen stuff. You
All
should
kitchen
see
stuff.
what she has over there.
Maybe we should take a picture and afterwards and post it.
Yeah.
Because I do got a lot more we're going to talk about, guys. I just kind of want to get you in and get a feel for you. This is what the Himalayan sea salt is. You can find this anywhere.
Right.
Nowadays, it's not hard. You can find the salt anywhere. Sprinkle borders and windows. Borders and windows.
Hey, Bob, Sheila said take off.
Beat it. Beat it, Bob. Beat it. And then remember what I said. If you have kids incorporated with it,
Yeah.
add the glitter. Glitter fixes everything, okay? Glitter and sparkles, and you can go about doing it, and it teaches them basic stuff.
Right.
Okay? Now, again, I mentioned about apples, so I'm going to make it clear. It does not matter what kind of apples.
Nope.
Could be green, could be the yellow, could be any kind of red. Does not matter the apples. So, as simplicity goes, the apple, okay? Worst comes to worst, and you don't even have an apple amongst you in the next 30 miles, use applesauce if you got it.
Right.
But it's the apple, okay? The intent. Here's another thing. I don't know if anybody ever knew this, but you know how we find feathers everywhere?
Yep.
Find feathers everywhere. What
Yep.
are you supposed to do with those feathers that you find?
Collect them.
And then do what?
I save them.
For why?
I have no freaking clue. I'm not a witch. I work off of
But
energy.
you feel compelled to save
Yes.
those feathers, right?
Yes.
Okay, I do too. I always feel compelled to save the feathers.
Right.
Reason being is on a rainy day,
Right.
I'm going to burn my feathers in my cauldron.
Why?
Okay? Because that gives you back the ash. The ash of it is very, very special, and you make a feathers ash. It's a very powerful thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like this, you're taking the air sign,
Right.
you're taking the power of the angels trying to get you the message, and you're taking it and making it ash. Then you use that ash literally to anoint things.
Huh.
In candles, you can anoint that. So you actually finally can actually put all your feathers that you're finding everywhere to actual use.
Huh.
And it doesn't matter what kind feather.
Yeah, see, with me, it's really different.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, Annabelle. There's a lot. I don't know if I want to talk openly about it because magic can get pretty down and dirty into the gritty, for the nitty gritty. You want to protect? You cut exactly, Becky. Bury the cut apples at the corners of your property. Make an actual grid with them.
Yeah, make sure you cut the apple so you see the 5-pointed star.
Yes.
Which
yes.
the correct way to cut an apple, Michelle, is...
I don't have a scissors.
You don't have to.
You're going to want to cut it this way.
Yep.
Not like normally your right way. You're going to want to try cutting it. No.
No.
You want to cut it right here.
Yep.
Right about a little above the halfway mark. So you can see the 5-pointed star on the inside.
Yep.
The most basic and the most powerful of all magics. Okay? And take them and do that. Now, if you cut them in half, and say you're running that low on apples, if you cut them in half equally, you should have a star sign on either side.
Right.
So if you're tight, so you can actually do that. But you got it, Becky. Now you're thinking. Why don't you sprinkle some cinnamon on those apples?
Mm-hmm. Now, why this cinnamon again?
Cinnamon is super protective.
Oh.
Cinnamon is a very, very powerful protection herb.
Nice.
In any type of protective magic, I dare you to find it would not have cinnamon in it.
Huh.
Cinnamon is very powerful.
Wow.
I put cinnamon in coffee. I put cinnamon in soups. I put cinnamon in a lot of things that people don't even realize. Because in all honesty, that little pinch of cinnamon, you can't tell. But it gives you so much important properties.
Mm-hmm.
Back in, I think it was like 2013 when I was living on Davis Street, my friend and I would get together every morning, and she'd come over. She'd bring her kids to school, then she would come over, we'd have a cup of coffee. She would make me a cup of coffee. She never missed a day without putting cinnamon in that coffee. Cinnamon is also good for blood pressure. It lowers your blood pressure. And it's good for diabetes control and everything.
Huh.
So cinnamon does have really, really good properties. So as much of it as you possibly can incorporate in your life,
Nice.
go for it. And I tell you what, your cinnamon usually sits in the spice rack for how long?
Not mine.
Not yours, but most people.
No.
Most people, this
Yeah.
kind of stuff just kind of sits around waiting for a rainy day. Same thing with all the feathers. Create a powerful feather ash. Create it. Put all these wonderful messages and feathers to use. That's another strong protection, okay? Because you're going to want to be able to connect to that angel energy. Saint Michael, the archangel energy. Okay? Yeah. Yes, Brenda.
Yep.
It truly is.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. That's the other one. I hate to change the subject.
Go for it.
Type 2 diabetes, white sage in everything you cook helps lower the blood sugar.
Garlic too.
Keeps it lower naturally.
Yep.
White cooking sage, not the white sage you burn,
Right.
but the white cooking sage.
Exactly. That works.
Yep.
Okay. Here's another protection magic, and you guys are going to think it's weird because it's not run of the mill, but scissors. How many of you guys got scissors?
Tons of them.
Random scissors, yes. Random all over the place, right? An open scissors over a doorway is the most powerful thing you can do. Nothing can enter that. No negative energy can enter
Okay,
that.
so are you putting them that way, right side up, upside
Yes, you
down?
need to have them open. As long as the blade is open.
Okay.
Okay, that's protection magic. When my babies were little, there was a scissor over every single door for the babies. Okay, because there was spirits that used to go in and mess with Adam at the time.
Ah.
So I had to put a stop to her going in there waking the baby up because the kid was having like sleep disorders at that point.
Oh, wow.
It was like Mrs. Bella was her name.
Yeah.
And she used to come wake the baby up all the time.
Yeah, I had Mrs. O'Leary in my
Oh.
house in a cushion.
She threw a crystal bowl in my head at that woman one
Yeah.
time. But the open scissors actually stopped her. Nothing can cross that scissor.
Yeah. She said, but type 1 is cinnamon, right? Yeah, cinnamon is good for both type 1 and 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does some magic with the pancreas, and it helps do some good digestive stuff with it.
Yeah.
It's very protective as well.
Right.
So you're leaving your houses. You put on maybe you put on your diamond earrings, for instance, protection.
Yeah.
Go downstairs, grab yourself coffee's protection, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna like brainwash yourself because coffee is about brainwashing. What you want to do for your day, what you want to accomplish. You're already brainwashing yourself.
Oh, that's
Coffee.
easy. I've already up, and I'm usually through my first cup of coffee before she even gets up out of
Yep.
bed, and then I work the business for the day, and she's like, okay.
Yes. As long as the coffee's down, okay.
Yeah, she's
Whatever
got
you
coffee.
want to, yes. Yes, whatever you want, yes.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is. But you can use these things. And so think about it. Now you're going out of the house, you had coffee, and you have the little pinch, right?
Right.
Of the cinnamon. So you're going out already protected. Pretty good. 3 modes of protection going on already.
Right.
Before you even left the house.
Right.
Okay?
Except I don't wear diamonds.
You can wear Herkimer diamonds. You can wear those white, anything that.
Yeah, that was the one
Yeah.
thing my husband was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get you a diamond engagement ring. I said, don't you dare throw it back at you.
Now,
You get
the
me a
only reason why
freaking
I would always
crystal.
accept a diamond, honestly, is because it's protected.
Yeah, no. I
don't
had
even
to
go
have
into
crystal.
a cemetery without a diamond on.
Oh, I do all the time.
I go with a diamond every
Nope.
time
Nope.
because it becomes like crazy.
Yeah.
But I use it. That's what I use it for.
Yeah.
So you guys, for the grandbabies, all those random pairs of scissors you guys have all over the house,
Yeah.
put them to use.
Huh.
Okay, they come very handy. No, even the front doors and the back doors you can put them in. No negativity to enter. You got to be serious about this, though. You got to be serious about this because you're going to salt everything. You're going to do your grids.
Right.
You're going to sage everywhere, everything, all over windows, cabinets, you name it, closets, everything. You're going to Palo Santo the crap out of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, including yourself and all that stuff. Now, what's the next part? This. This is why I always have them with me. Rosaries. How many of you guys got 1,000,001 rosaries? Just random rosaries. Over our lifetimes, we kind of just incorporate things. We kind of just get things. These are actually blessed from Lisbon.
But people that are Jewish don't do rosaries.
No. So they would prefer doing another type of method. Maybe they would do the scissors.
Right.
Okay? Those who are Catholic and have that belief, this is actually blessed at in Fatima in Lisbon. The I can't even think of the name of it right now. My Lord, I'm drawing a blank. It's oh my Lord, what's the name of that place? It's in Lisbon, and it's where it got blessed at the I'm having a blank. I am having a total brain fart.
I have no idea.
Well, it comes blessed from a very special place in Lisbon, in Portugal. And every year I ask them to give me some, and each one is blessed.
Right.
They're really great. They're not ones that you're gonna, people just sometimes just acquire these random things. Hang them up. My grandfather and my grandmother used to put a little nail, and they'd hang their rosaries there, all the time. He had one on his side of the bed. She had one on her side of the bed. And it was rosaries.
See, my husband was big on the crosses, but I wasn't, no, I don't do anything with rosaries or anything like that.
We use them.
Yeah.
Just like the feathers, they're going to waste.
Right.
That's powerful magic, those feathers.
Yeah,
That's
see, I have my jade
Yeah,
piece,
see.
and I also have my Native American, thing that I'll wear if it's a really bad case, because that has herringbone.
Yeah, everyone's good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
is there any questions, guys? I feel like I'm going too fast.
Nope.
Because right now, you guys are getting the picture, right? How about nutmeg? I know the nutmegs are on here.
Yeah, nutmeg
Nutmeg.
was the same size as the cinnamon. Did you not grab it?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whole nutmegs.
A whole nutmeg.
Good for mullein. Be careful with those.
Yep. Also good to keep you protected.
Yeah.
Throw one of these suckers in your bra. Throw one of these in your pocket. Throw one in your car. Throw one in your purse. I love the smell, by the way. Look at this. They're not going to go raw and they're not going to go bad. You're not doing anything wrong. It's a natural protective item, too, that you happen to have in your kitchen.
Exactly. Well, most people don't carry the whole nutmeg. I do for mullein. I make a homemade apple cider.
That's
It's
why it's
called
not ground
mullein.
nutmeg, it's
Yeah,
whole
it's
nutmeg.
whole
Yeah.
nutmeg for a reason.
Okay,
Yeah.
See? Right, doesn't matter if you are Catholic or not,
Yeah.
darling. It's a representation of that intent on that rosary. It's okay.
You don't have to have a rosary. You can have anything you want as an
True.
intent.
True.
That's
So
right.
I told you guys about the scissors. I told you guys about the rosaries.
We
I
are
told you guys
actually
about
going to
the-
get ready to go for a break now.
Oh, okay. Because there's
Yes.
more to talk about.
That's okay. I know there is. So we're actually going to go for our break, and we're going to be right back after this. And don't forget, Michelle is going to be here for any more questions
Yes,
that you
please.
guys
Please,
have.
guys.
We'll be right back.
The quality protection things I'm forgetting, too.
my salt lamp. Whoa, we are back.
We are back, guys, with a vengeance. We're protecting ourselves as much as we can.
I have a salt lamp, if that's what you're talking about, Gina. It helps bring positivity and help with the meditation and a lot of other things I do in this room. It keeps like a calm and a peaceful state. So if that's what you're talking about at the moment, you should be able to see us soon.
Should she see us now?
Yeah. All right. So we got an hour left.
I like literally, I don't know if I went too quickly for you guys. Like, if you have any other questions. Bay leaves, just simply burning a bay leaf is major protection. Bay leaves, I throw bay leaves in everything I can cook, in anything.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes.
I do too.
Bay leaf is very important.
But my intent is actually slightly different than yours when it comes to a bay leaf.
Tell me.
When I put a bay leaf, especially if I'm making a spaghetti sauce and I put a bay leaf in it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're randomly scooping sauce and you scoop out the bay leaf, that means you have money coming in. It's an old Irish tradition.
Oh.
Very old Celtic Irish.
Oh, no, we literally take
Scottish
I
thing.
know I got it over here. We take it and we burn it. We take it and we burn it, right? Literally.
She's got this little stack of table over there.
I had to. Good thing I brought that. Let me see if I can grab one for you guys. All right, very simple. Very simple. I love the smell, by the way. Take a bay leaf. Protect me, protect me, protect me, and all I see. Okay? And you simply, a bay leaf. You just burn the damn thing. Torch it. Torch this sucker. Look at that fire. I'm a fire sign. Burn a bay leaf.
We have a abalone seashell, and
Burn
that's
a
what
bay
we
leaf.
use for burning all of our stuff in.
Bay
So.
leaves are protective. It works
Yeah.
like parsley. Parsley is also protective. Put parsley in everything you possibly can. Most people do have parsley either dried in their kitchen, but parsley is another good one. There's so much things you can cook with. All right, now let's talk about garlic.
She says, what does bay leaf protect you from?
Bay leaf protects you from all negative.
Anything
all
negative, any
energies.
intent you have.
Any negative energies.
Right. Now, remember, your intent, as I told you, always remain positive. Your intent, your emotion behind what you're doing, you need to believe what you're doing because you're putting your belief, your energy into that.
That's right.
Right.
That is right. So that is important. Now let's talk garlic.
I love garlic.
Put garlic in everything you can too. Fresh garlic, the canned garlic, the powdered garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic all the way, okay? The
I love
reason why I'm
garlic.
going to tell you is they kind of got it right with the vampires and garlic, but they had the wrong type of vampires.
Mm-hmm.
The vampires that do not like the garlic. because
Energy
the
vampires.
Exactly. Energy vampires. They are not happy with the garlic. It brings them to light every single time.
Yep.
Garlic, garlic, garlic.
Yep,
You
yep,
want
yep.
to avoid that. Now, what this garlic does is it helps protect you from that psychic attack, and you just got to keep eating garlic.
I know what other kind of attacks it relieves you from.
What?
Well, anybody unwanted attention, you just go, hi.
Right with the garlic. That's right. But it's funny, vampire.
But garlic kills dogs.
Garlic, literally a pinch of garlic in a dog's water for a dog that's actually got high blood pressure problems and overweight.
Yeah.
It's actually good for them. I've never heard that garlic killed dogs, or maybe she knows something I don't.
Yeah.
I never heard that. Okay, you got a salt lamp. Good. So what do you guys got in your kitchen? What do you got in your kitchen? Let me know. Tell me what you got in your kitchen. I can let you know if it's anything magical or not. Okay? Chili powder comes in many forms. Want to speed up anything.
Tickle in my throat. Hold on.
Oh. There you go. And again, our friend cinnamon. We buy it in bulk over here. We do. Cinnamon
Well,
is your
because
friend.
you have to remember, I make a lot of things with cinnamon, nutmeg, and it just reminded me of something. A nice little recipe for the wintertime. In case you guys are having an issue, there was a lot of alternative things I had to do for my husband went towards the end because I couldn't take regular medicine. If you have applesauce, even if it's canned, if you don't make it from scratch, what I want you to do is put a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, and a little bit of lemon juice in it. I want you to heat it up, give it to the person with the cold and the cough, hot, warm, and let them eat it warm applesauce. You have to put it in there and then heat it up, then stir it up. Okay, and serve it to them that way. It's a really, really good remedy.
Oregano, I'm not really familiar with oregano's magical properties, oregano. I'm not a big oregano person. I use more parsley and I use the garlic.
You're the Portuguese witch. I use oregano in a lot of spaghetti sauces.
What the spiritual connotation
I'm not an herbalist. I only do aromatherapy.
It's interesting. I know that it has some sort of meaning, but I'm not sure what the meaning actually is.
Yeah.
That is the question. So now I wanted to show you guys real quick my little portable staging kit right here. So a stick of Palo Santo. It's got some white sage, and it's got some of the other regular sage. My little emergency pack. This baby has gone with me in so many investigations.
Hot toddies when you're sick, yep.
That's right. It's all armed and ready to go. Armed and ready to go. When you get home, first thing you guys should be starting to do is you need to sage the hell out of yourself. Get rid of all that negative crap that you brought into your house.
Yeah.
Okay? Make sure your house is safe and protected. Make sure the people that you love in that house are all safe and protected.
Oh, definitely. And guys, I got enough coconut oil. Plenty of coconut oil. Nice big bottle for my little round things.
I got all my notes over here everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure I told you guys all the goodies I want to
Well,
tell you guys about.
why did you bring my aloe plant in here?
Well, okay.
I am curious about that. I know that it's good for sunburns.
It's great for sunburns,
Right.
but it's also great to protect you from ill and unwanted visitors.
Huh.
Yes. The reason why they use that is, see how some of these break and some of these don't?
Right.
If you have a plant near somebody and all of a sudden it causes like a little thingy-majigger, it's not a good person. It's not a good person. It's pretty much telling you, hightail the hell out of here. So a few times people have been in the hallway.
Well, I did break that one because you had a bit of a sunburn. So the one that's broken, there was one that I broke.
Okay. This one?
I don't know. No, not that one. That one. That one I broke.
There's also a little baby one growing in here already,
Yeah.
too. Actually, no, it fell down.
Yeah.
It fell down. Okay, even aloe. Take aloe in your temples. Clear up that third eye. Protect that third eye. Protect from the evil eye. It's not just good for cuts and burns and scrapes.
Right.
Okay? It's a very, very handy tool to have in the kitchen, period. Because plus the Chinese believe in all that feng shui stuff.
Feng shui.
Feng shui?
Not feng shui. Feng shui.
Yep. Salt is awesome. You
God.
cannot ever use too much salt. You can never use too much sage. It's very, very important. Fennel and parsley, as I said, are very, very protective.
Yep.
Iron, that was another one I was forgetting to tell you guys about. Iron is very protective. Joe, remember I brought that weird screw in the house with iron, and Joe kind of looked at me like I had 3 heads. And why was I carrying this?
Joe looks at everybody like he's got 3 heads.
Well, he took
We're
it
old.
and he bent it. I don't know why, but he took it and he bent it.
Yeah.
So I didn't care because what was I using it for? It's iron.
Right.
Iron steel is a very strong protector.
Huh.
I was carrying it around with me in my purse, in my pockets, in my coat with me because I wanted to feel protected. I wanted to be protected.
Huh.
Iron protects. That's why the horseshoes are metal. Horseshoes go on top of the doors, right?
See, I usually carry my boot knife if I want to be protected.
Well, I know, but I mean, this is the protection magic we're talking about here. With big time.
Okay, now the world knows I carry a boot knife.
It's okay. I have a taser.
What a pair!
Baby, we're good, man. Everyone's like, you're not afraid to go walk out on the street at 3 a.m.? No. That's the best time to go. I love to be at the beach alone at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's
Not me. I'm home in bed.
Oh, I love being out there. I love just sitting out there under the moon and the stars and hearing the ocean.
Yeah, I haven't been
calms me.
out that late at night in a long time.
It's that fire sign, I think, in me
Yeah.
that makes me want to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk about that on that next show that we're going to plan. It's all about people being not sunbathers, but moonbathers. And it's an actual real thing.
Oh, yeah.
There's an actual real thing about people actually reaping benefits of actually going moonbathing.
Oh,
Now, we
yeah.
will do moon rituals down there all the time when we need to.
Yeah.
We have access to the full moon, we have access to sand, we have access to water, there's earth there, we have access to all the elements that we need there, so we do that all the time.
Right.
Oh, she's the Second Amendment.
Damn tootin'.
Any questions though, guys?
Everybody likes to arm themselves their own way.
I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, literally, before we move into anything else, because it's so important. It is like super, super important that, you know, little bit of protection here, a little bit of protection there, it doesn't hurt anybody. Yeah,
Huh.
see. No, but it's the evil eye, but they can't get to you. If you're carrying tonka beans with you, if you're, you know, you bless yourself with, say, the moon water.
Right.
That's another thing forgetting. Charge moon water. It's free. Charge sun water. It's free. Use it for your spells.
Yeah,
It's
people
anywhere
make
and everywhere.
sun tea.
Exactly.
You know, you fill the jar up with water, you put tea bags on it, and you put it out in the sun.
You are reading my mind,
Yeah.
darling.
Yeah.
How many of us just got tea bags hanging around? Okay? It is very important that part of the intent is that you feel protected.
Right.
That is it. You cannot worry about the people down the street. What you can do is worry about keeping yourself safe.
Exactly.
Doing what you need to do. Okay? Tom, Dick, and Harry can try hexing you all you want. Okay? I'm bisexual. Try me. Okay? It doesn't matter. People have evil eye. People are jealous, vengeance,
Oh,
envious,
my
all that
God.
stuff. That's their problem. Let them get over it.
Yeah, see, I got blessed ink on me, so, you know, so it really doesn't bother me. One was blessed by a powerful warlock. The other one was blessed by a reverend. So, literally, I have blessed ink, so.
Now, this
Yeah.
tea, I brought that as a representation of you having a tea. Tea with St. John's wort, believe it or not, is very protective. St. John wort is a very masculine man herb.
St. John's wort is also good for depression.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It helps very much with that.
Dealing with the aromatherapy aspects of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hurt you to have your little cup of tea. Have your cup of tea. Nobody knows what you're doing. You're witching it up. You're witching it up and nobody knows. You're witching it up. How about put that little sprinkle of cinnamon on my cookie? Ooh, I ain't witching it up right now, girl. Nobody knows. Right?
Yeah, literally. I mean, if you want to help a child, you're saying that cinnamon's really good for diabetic. Why
Yes.
not make them a cup of hot chocolate and instead of a spoon, give them a cinnamon stick to stare? You know, you put like maybe mini marshmallows or some whipped
Yes.
cream on the top and give them a nice little cinnamon stick
Now,
there.
for you kitchen witches, this is the whole point.
Yeah.
You go by your day-to-day life working magic in and everything that you do, but it's not a big spectacle ritual of I gotta
No,
call
it's
the
called
wash
being a
house.
kitchen witch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you all have these things in your kitchens. It's the way that you use these things is what matters. It's the intention of how you use these things, okay?
Gina says sun water out where she lived would be gone in an hour.
1 hour, really? But gather that water, though. Gather that water.
Do you got a window next to an AC that would work?
We have a super blue, we have a super moon.
Red moon, wolf moon.
Yes.
Yep.
Water. So we have
Yeah.
a whole big thing of that, and thank God because we don't get more for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
That's some power magic right there.
So I know we still have plenty of water, right?
Yes.
So we should probably, I wish we could get the stones in to bless them there.
Right?
Shoot, when is it?
What?
I need to be out that night on that moon for the full moon's the 13th.
Yes.
That's when I make my homemade sage mist. I have to bless it midnight
Okay,
on the full
I'm
moon.
down. I'm down.
Midnight full moon will
I'm
be
so
out.
done. You guys, I'm going to teach you guys a spell right now, really quick. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
I got one
actually-
too. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm actually going to do this spell too because I'm part of this too, right? I have a spell. It's called emotional unbinding. It's a spell to forget an ex.
Okay.
You know I need to do that, right?
Right.
Okay, simple. White candle. How many of you guys got little tiny tea lights all over the place? White candle. Doesn't matter. Thank you. Doesn't matter how used, how beat up, whatever it is. White candle, right? How about some water? Ooh, water. And guess what? Olive oil. You got olive oil in your kitchen?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You just worked magic. Olive oil is magic. You just did it. You just literally performed a spell.
But what do you do? How do you do it?
Okay, what you do is, I'm going to show you right now. It's you take the candle, you light the candle, you take the oil, you anoint the candle with the oil.
After it's lit?
No, prior to being lit.
Okay.
Oh, I have these weird things popping up over here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, this how this works. It's like you gotta get yourself into the crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce,
Yeah.
the way I'm sitting right now.
Right, and it's almost like you're going to prepare yourself to meditate, but you're not. You're going to build up all that anger and frustration all into that one spot because you're going to make it into a tool.
Right.
Okay? Because you want to get it into a ball to get ready to just dispel it. And you get a picture of yourself, which is the other part of it. You also want to start the spell during the waning moon, like around 3 days after you see the full moon.
Right.
3-4 days. I'd wait 5 to be honest. And all you need is literally a picture of yourself, a white candle. You can do a glass jar filled with water and literally a teaspoon of oil. And you just anoint it and you put your desires out there and you burn your picture into the actual flame of the white candle. Okay, and the white.
Oops.
Ooh, you okay right there?
Yeah, I'm dropping candles. Oops.
You want to definitely make sure that you do that. And what you want to do, the intent is to get rid of all your emotional burdens and all those ties that can hold you back.
Exactly.
Past relationships can hold you back. You do not want to do it. You do not want to be held back. It's not fun. Okay? So, keeping track of the moons, again, that's something free. You can do that.
Right.
Keeping the tides, some people like to keep a track of the tides.
Yep.
Let me tell you, but I have a simple money spell. Either. You have a spell for me too. A green candle, peppermint incense. Not peppermint you're going to touch because if you have high blood pressure, it's peppermint. Cinnamon.
Yep.
5 coins of any kind and 5 $1 bills.
Oh.
And it's a simple money spell.
Dropped a candle on my
It
dogs.
works. Oh my God.
A red one fell out.
If red one fell out?
Yep.
Love, desire, passion.
No, not for me.
Ah.
All set.
I'm telling you. Now you guys gotta realize too, there's also banishing magic. Banishing magic is different. Some of you guys asking about that, but it's banishing magic.
Okay.
What's
now,
the spell that you know?
I know a couple of them. All right. So the first one, it's really very simple. It's literally, remember how we keep talking about intent. Okay, literally, white candle. You need 3. Or a white, brown, and black. If you don't have a white, brown, and black to get magic markers, you can literally, you make them. As long as they're that color, that's what it actually represents.
Right.
Okay, so you start off with the black candle. I want you to put all the negativity, literally, just sit there and focus on the black candle and all the negativity and everything negative that happened to you. Light a little bit at the bottom, put it down on a glass tray, light it. Then go over to the next candle that you painted brown. Now I want you to picture all that negativity lighting up. Literally just put it, it's starting to get easier and easier and easier. Okay,
Right.
light a little bit at the top, put that down.
Right.
Now you go to the white candle, which is the last candle. Now you're taking something negative and you're turning it into something positive. There's a reason for this.
Okay.
Then you focus the positive outcome and love and light and what you want out of this. Okay? Think of it this way. If somebody is going to send me something negative, I'm going to swift it, their energy, into something positive.
Turn it to something
Right,
positive.
and that's what you're doing. So basically, their energy is sitting here and putting it into something positive.
That's right.
Now, another one that I do it every time I salt windows. I use it and I add the word salt to it, and if not, I just really do it. It's negative energy, go away, for in my presence you cannot stay. Bane be gone away as well. I cast you out with this spell, or cast you out with this salty spell if you're using salt for the magic. It's really very simple.
It's really,
Yeah.
It is very, very simple. And all these things are literally easy things that
Yeah,
you can do.
literally. I write a lot. At least I used to write a lot of poetry, which Michelle just found out. So yeah. So
Remember to salt bath yourselves though after you
Yes.
guys work this magic.
Yeah.
Because you're working magic all day. You're building it up, building it up. That's why I get to some points at night where I'm like so up there I can't sleep. I get so up there. Energy from shows and everything. It just gets me up there.
see, and that's why I'll read the book. I'll fall asleep to our crystal wholesaler. Even if I'm not shopping, I have to fall asleep to her.
She's awesome.
Yeah, because she's very sweet. She really is.
And you guys will never know.
Oh, and they come in next week.
I can't believe it.
I am so excited.
So any other question, guys? Any other questions?
Ding
I can't
dong?
remember. Ding dong.
Ding, ding, ding. What? Who hit the nail on the head?
Wow.
Okay, I'm way out in left field over here.
All right, you want a bad luck spell? Like you want bad luck to go away? You take a green candle,
Yep,
okay, you wet it,
yep,
and you take salt and you take cinnamon powder and you roll the candle,
yeah.
okay, and you put the intent of you want bad luck to go away, bad luck to go away, bad luck to go away, and you can make it from a flowery spell if you like. But the basis of is that's what you're using to get rid of your bad luck. Bad luck go away, bad luck go away, bad luck go away. It's one green candle, cinnamon powder, and salt. And if you get, like she said, you don't have a green candle, you got markers or crayons, color it.
Literally, and that's what it is. If you buy white candles, only white candles, get yourself some markers. Because it doesn't matter. Whatever color you need, you can color it. And it's not going to affect the intent behind anything because it represents that color.
Right.
And that's what it is.
And that's the whole point because, again, you're putting
Right.
this out intent into the universe.
Right.
Okay? And you want only good luck and positive energy flows to you. Only good luck and positive energy flows to me now. Only good luck and positive energy flows to me now.
Intent. Remember we talked manifesting.
Right.
The same thing.
It's literally is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. But see how everything kind of like synchronizes itself to other different things? There's a lot of things that we can do to protect ourselves on a daily basis. Now, what we get slacking and we don't do these things, we're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel the difference. You're going to need to cleanse your houses and yourselves.
Ascension, honey. Becca, you're going through an ascension.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're having the ringing in your ears.
Yep. You can ask them to stop that. I ask them to stop it all the time.
I usually say, dude, I can't hear you.
Like, I can't understand what you're saying, so
Yeah,
stop
could
it.
you try another different way?
I tell them, take
And that's,
take-
yeah, because I used to say that all the time, so now they play Pictionary with me.
I'm like, right now, dude.
Yeah.
Not right now. But the thing is, you got to be very specific about what you want. Okay? That's how it is. It's literally protection spell. You got to identify what you want to be protected from.
Yep.
That is very important. All these different means and manners of protection stuff that you can use right out of your kitchen, right out of your bathroom, okay, right out of your bedroom. Is that is the point? Is that you want to be? You got to identify what you want to be protected from. You want it to be what? You want to protect yourself from like say there's no way of knowing which spell you need to cast, right? Until you know what you need to cast it from. So you want to cast a spell to protect yourself from mental threats or black magic or emotional trauma. Those can also sometimes require little different types of protection spells.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that works. And you have to recite it out loud. I don't know why everybody thinks the universe can read everyone's minds. Talk out
Wait a
loud.
minute. What am I thinking right now?
She needs another purple candle. I don't know.
Nope.
But recite it out loud. Tell the universe what you want. I want this. I want that. And then meditate on it.
Exactly. Meditate.
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 Believe it or not. Meditate. Set up a candle and some incense.
Okay, so we have some of our regulars in here.
Okay.
And I have a question for you guys, and then Michelle will get back to it. Now, my question is, if you guys had a choice between chakra pyramids or chakra pendulums, which ones would you pick?
That's a very good question. Very good question.
Literally. Chakra pyramids
Chakra pyramids.
or chakra pendulums.
Or pendulums.
Which ones would you guys pick?
Pyramids or pendulums.
Yes.
So, do we get what's going on here, guys? We're burning our sage. We're burning our
Pendulums.
Palo Santo. We're doing our salt baths. We're putting our salt sprinkles everywhere. We're letting the kids sprinkle all over the place with a little glitter.
Kids sprinkle all over the place on a regular basis. Son.
Let them do it. Let them do it.
Pendulums, both. Okay.
Pendulums, okay.
Pendulums,
Kelly
both.
says both.
Yeah.
Pyramids. Genus is pyramids.
Pyramids, okay,
They're
but
both
that's
beautiful.
both. Yeah, we can't decide. We work with a present wholesaler right now, and we do get a lot of crystals off her. And then we ran across another one that does some things as far as that the one that we work with right now does not have.
Right, items.
So other items she doesn't have. And I ran across these, and I'm like, okay, well, let me start opening communications with this wholesaler as well.
Yes.
So
mind you, she's Chinese.
Yeah.
They're Chinese.
yeah.
Chinese.
So yeah, so it's you open communication. Oh, she actually speaks pretty good.
Does
Yeah, she messages pretty good too. So,
wow.
and I'm really having a trouble deciding between. I like the pyramids because they're good for meditation.
That's right.
Now it's the chakra pendulums. They're really good for all the chakras, but so it's a really a big toss up.
See, Becky's ascending too. She's having ringing in her ears too.
Yep, Becky said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
So what else you got left for magic? We literally only have a half hour left.
I am like drawing a blank right now.
So if
think
I
talked
get
too
to
much.
anything, I'm literally only going to have a chance to give you some information and maybe tell you how to reach one of the natural animals here.
Yeah, and this is help.
Yeah.
This is going to help you because this is going to add another level.
Okay, so now
to
for
your
those of you,
it's like an onion.
Right.
Levels.
so
okay?
we have dragonflies, fairies, and dragons. I knew a George from the East. My husband's first name was actually George. His name was George Joseph Burnell. We all called him Joey. Yeah, it's kind of funny. All right, now we're going to get into a little bit. How many people want to learn about the dragons?
Using dragons for magic and protection.
Well, see, dragons, these are guardians is what we're talking about right now. There's a big difference. Now, dragonflies are actually beautiful colored creatures that have amazing flight patterns with their ability to change directions swiftly, making them the perfect totem for movement and adaptability. That's what they're good for. All right, now the dragonfly is a spirit animal that actually comes from wisdom, transformation, adaptability. Is symbolic of change and lightness of being. Seeing a dragonfly is a sign that you should be bringing lightness to your life, and you should actually delve deeper into your emotions. Dragonflies also come as a warning that they can ask you to pay heed to illusions, both external and internal. Okay? Affinitively, the dragonflies mean that they are able to take lightly are things that are actually heavy. So in other words, they lighten it up. Right. What they do. What they're teaching you is to sometimes lighten up your life, and sometimes things can get a little heavy and get you a little down.
Yes.
But they want you to lighten up, and that when you see a dragonfly all the time, that's exactly what it means.
Yeah.
So they serve as inspirations and actually encourage us to bring forward the enchanting spirit within, which is our own enchanting spirit. Okay. They also allow us to open up to magic in nature of her elements, okay, which is the wind. They're inviting you to open up to that. Now, fairies, little mischief creatures that they are. Yeah.
Mischievous.
All right. Now, fairies are actually beautiful, beautiful external creatures. They are very powerful shaped color shifters. Also, they have the ability to become invisible, by the way. They love to sing and dance and love to love the pure energy of children. That is also why you can often choose them to show themselves to play to a kid and adults who are in now. Oh my God, who are in the now.
Oh.
Okay, if you understand what I mean. Fairy actually loves nature and changes that they can find themselves in a garden sitting on leaves and playing with the ponds is what they do. They actually they are bringers of good luck. So if you make them feel comfortable, they will reward you by helping you the best way that they can. But fairies can also be creatures of mischief. If you rub them the wrong way, they will start hiding your things from you.
And they do. They do. I'm still missing an iPod from 2013.
All right, if this ever happens, you can try to leave out milk, honey, bread, and cheese to get back on their good size. Okay, that's what you want to leave them. Okay, so now we're going to get into some dragons.
Dragons! I love dragons!
Who loves a dragon?
That's my Chinese sign is dragon.
Dragon.
It
The
makes
year of the
sense, right?
dragon. Now, dragons are actually very powerful creatures. They are the gatekeepers of the Fey realm. And with their astonishing powers, dragons are also wise teachers of ancient knowledge and are highly revised protectors, which are important in many healing ceremonies.
right.
Now, we're talking ancient Celtic wisdom is what we're talking right now. They are also the warriors of the light, being able to infuse themselves in human bodies in order to bring about changes needed. Dragons expect extreme self-discipline and honest self-exploration. Okay? Don't even think of trying to trick a dragon, since they can look directly into your soul and see the enlightened true of nature. Okay. In the practice of actually dragons, magic or Dragoshan, probably, please excuse me, I can't pronounce that. You are actually required to take an honest look at yourself and your surroundings and actually explore parts of your inner nature that is not in use or you're not in touch with at the moment. Okay? The ability of dragons to actually help in divination is unparalleled to just about anything going. Remember that these are the very same magical creatures whose permissions you have gained before you get access to the Fey realm. Okay?
Right.
Dragons are very powerful and loyal guardians. They have chosen to stay by your side. You can expect them to be there for the rest of your life, in good times and in bad. But remember, you cannot trick a dragon.
No, you can't.
Now, what is a dragon guardian?
Ooh, yes.
Okay. Now, dragons are fierce by nature, and one of the key traits of the dragons is their desire to protect. In myth and fables, dragons often protect treasures, but they have been known to be protectors of humans as well. A dragon guardian protects and guides you, just like an angel and a spirit guide would. It's the same thing. When you open your mind, you'll be able to feel its presence and its guidance with you in time. You can even adopt some of your inner guardian traits, like the power of courage, decisiveness. Read more about. You can read more about this later. And again, this is a really, really deep kind of conversation out of one of my older books. Now, does everyone have a dragon guardian?
No, is that true?
All right, let me put it this way: everyone has a potential to attract a dragon guardian into their life. You do have potential to do this. But since they are different, and since there is more than enough spirit guardians out there for all of us, not everyone's guardian will be a dragon. But it is experience that people who are into dragon magic usually have dragon presence in their life. There are enough dragons to go around for everyone. Now, the thing is, most Celtics, or most of the mystical part of the Celtic family, do have the dragon totems.
Okay, that's why.
So, right,
That's why
but
you see them on their, what is it, their...
my family comes from that, but I can't say either way. So, now what I'm gonna do for you right now is I'm gonna try to give you a couple of ideas on how to bond with your dragon if you're interested. Okay. All right. Now, bonding with your dragon guardian is actually a lifelong process. But before we go to that, you need to understand something. You don't choose your dragon. Your dragon chooses you.
That's right. That is correct.
Right, but with that said, if you're already into dragons, chances are that you actually have a dragon guardian that is already tried to make contact. If you feel that this is the case, then one of the more best ways to connect and bond to use the dragon's imaginary. Okay, this can be images on your walls, tattoos, dragon jewelry, dragon guardian necklace. Now, a dragon guardian necklace is, of course, something I really need.
Yeah.
Badly.
We have a dragon necklace
So
coming for the
this
girls.
is, let's see if they can see that.
We
That's
have
a
a dragon
dragon
coming.
guardian necklace. I love dragons. I have dragons all up my wall over there. Those are all my wall of dragons is what I have. But wearing a necklace all the time, like the dragon ball that I used to have, it was just a ball, but the whole dragon would work better. All right, now it can actually take years for a dragon to decide to be someone's guardian. Just because you feel its presence doesn't mean that it's your dragon. It doesn't actually work like that. However, sometimes people can live their entire life with a dragon guardian without even knowing it's there. When you have a dragon in your life, your magic becomes much more powerful, especially your fire magic. Candle
Right.
magic.
I love fire. I'm a fire sign.
Yeah, we're talking candle magic.
Oh, for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what gives it the boost. There are many ways you can actually use the power of your dragon guardian, and spells is usually the best place to start. All right. Who's ready to learn?
I'm ready to learn.
I actually have some spells here for those that are actually interested.
Go
Okay?
for it.
All right. Now, spells to call your dragon guardian for help. Once you have actually connected and bonded with your dragon, you can call upon it when you need its help.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
The spell is meant in a sudden crisis or when you need protection. Okay? Now, when you actually need protection, you want to say the following. By dragon wings, by dragon claw, you say your dragon's name. Defense is without flaw. Surrounded by dragon might, remove me, the name, from their name sight. Fly before me, blank, the dragon. When I say blank, it's a name. Dragon's bright. And bring my blank foe with me this light. Full of rage and tremble ire. Burn them, blank, with dragon fire. Dark and tremble be. This wrath dragon protect me, blank, on my blank path. Next, you make the sign of the guardian in the air. And again, your dragon will give you your guardian symbol.
Okay.
All right, now, if you do happen to have a dragon with you, you need to meditate. Okay, it's very important that you reach a higher realm to meditate. You need the dragon's name. If the dragon does not give you the name, the dragon is not bonded with you. Okay, so you need to go into a meditative state. When you do see your dragon, okay, you ask the dragon its name. It'll be a certain color. And every dragon, when it appears, because there are water dragons, earth dragons, air dragons, there's many different colors. There's queens, there's all kinds of different ones. They bond with you for a reason. Okay? They choose you for a reason.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So,
Oh, that makes sense.
right. Now, what you want to do is you want to put your thumb and your pinky finger into the palm. Thumb, pinky finger into your palm.
Like this?
Mm.
Wait. Am I doing it wrong?
Thumb, pinky finger, palm.
Oh, thumb.
Okay.
pinky.
All right. Now the other three fingers are actually you're drawing your lines. You're bounding, and I know it looks weird, but it's kind of like a little symbol type thing. Now you need to draw 3 lines at once. Then bend your middle ring finger so one index finger is up and draw a line straight over the other 3. And I know this is really weird. You're doing this, okay, and it's in the palm is what you're doing, and you're drawing the 3. Okay, one comes up, draw another one above that. So it's 3, 1. And it's just the way that it's done. Sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You know, once you're done, you want to say the following. Guardian Dragon, thanks be to you, my friend, both steadfast and true. Okay, there are also other spells to actually become empowered. Yes. you do need to meditate.
Big time.
And or you need the name. You need your dragon's name. You are absolutely 100% correct. You do need your dragon's name. Without a name, you're not bonded yet. You might be able to see it. You might be able to feel its energy, but you need the dragon's name.
Right.
Once you have the dragon's name, do not divulge it to anybody. Do not divulge your dragon's name to anybody. That is your dragon. Nobody can take your dragon once they're bonded, but you don't want to share the name. Okay?
Keep it to yourself.
Right.
Definitely keep it to yourself.
All right. Now, there is a way, this is like a Dragon Guardian empowerment spell, if that actually helps.
Ooh.
Okay.
Empowerment's a great,
Right.
like, deflector of
Right.
protection stuff.
Right. So what you're doing is you're empowering your dragon's energy to be able to come through and teach you what it needs to teach you. Now, this spell, you will actually ask your guardian to empower you and help you with the bonding process. Okay, so Rachel, you might want to listen to this one. This spell actually requires immerse, intention, focus, and concentration.
Wow.
Make sure you have a good time, as always. All right, what you're going to need is a pendant or a statue of a dragon and a candle.
Okay.
Okay, I have many statues up there.
Something that represents the dragon.
Yes, I have many. Several. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, forget it. I got a bunch. Anyways, so that's what you need. You need the statue and a candle.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it matter
Really?
the color of the candle in this
No.
case?
No, it's whatever color you're connected to at that particular moment. It has to
Okay.
do with the deeper meditation and understanding, okay?
Oh.
Now you want to sit somewhere quiet and preferably dark with your pendant or statue of your guardian protector. Okay, and that's what it is. Certain people, when you go to the store, you notice particular things like particular dragons or particular shapes. You're extremely connected to those. Okay? All right. So now what you want to do is you want to keep it close, but not any closer than you can still easily focus on it. Okay. So you want it at a safe difference. You want to place the flame of the candle between you and your guardian.
Okay.
Okay. Now keep focusing on your dragon and envision how the flames will empower you.
Okay.
Because you remember, dragons breathe fire. There's their flames, okay? Now I want you to feel the strength and the abilities of the dragon. Wisdom, courage, magical powers, etc. You want to be able to feel those. Now feel and envision how all this energy gets carried to you from your protector through the flames. Okay?
Crazy.
All right. At this point, you will feel a sudden tightening in your muscles and your body. When that happens, you will have a direct connection with your guardian. Okay? Keep it for a couple of minutes and then let it go. Afterwards, you're actually going to feel empowered and full of energy. The physical and mental strength actually improves your magic as well as wisdom and concentration, depending on which particular
Gotta get your
dragon you have.
meditating on, correct? Because
Yeah.
a lot of these things require
Yeah,
deep
literally.
meditation.
We're going to be teaching you a lot more about meditation. You want to start off again. The easiest way to connect is mindful meditation. And what I mean by mindful meditation is I just want you to start meditating by focusing on your breath. That's it. Just focus on how you breathe. Do you breathe up, down? Do you breathe in, out? Okay? Just you close your eyes. Literally, you just close your eyes with your hands in your lap, okay? And you just want to focus on how you breathe. Or if it's easier for you to be able to focus on something, light the candle, put the candle in front of you. And of course, you don't really need the glasses because you're going into a type of a meditation state.
Right.
So you're going to be staring at the flame, at the guardian. So you're staring at your guardian where the flame is actually in front, and you're focusing literally on the guardian. Now I want you to pick out every single detail you can. So some people find it easier to meditate with the candles. Others find it easier to meditate with particular objects. Sometimes people find it easier to meditate with a black mirror, which is right over there.
Right.
Excuse me for 1 minute, and I'll get it for you. So, and I'll
Shrine.
explain it. Okay. Okay. So remember how we were talking about All Hallows Eve?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one of the forms of scrying is what is known as a black mirror, guys. Yes, I own a black mirror. Black mirror for scrying is the black mirror goes here, the candle goes in front just the same way it does. So what you're focusing on is not the candle, you're focusing on the mirror and the reflection and what pictures it's actually making,
Right.
because that's what's going to tell
That's
your
how I
future.
found out with three, it was
Right.
by
So
doing
it
black mirror.
by doing this, you're retraining your brain is what you're doing. This is a form of starting the meditation with the black mirror. Now, if you don't want to do the black mirror, I'm going to put this somewhere so it doesn't break. That's bad luck.
Yeah.
That's my black mirror from Salem, by the way. So what you want to do is, and again, a lot of the way that you actually contact your Fey Realm spirit guides, for those that are Celtic Wiccan or for those that just have them because they're hereditary, it requires a lot of meditation and a lot of concentration and a lot of time. Now, I literally, I find this, the honey calcite,
Yes.
I love this. And what it does is this helps me focus. This is what I use to focus, because this is what is required to have the concentration for the meditation. Now,
Right.
after that, I take this because it helps me travel higher up to the higher up realm. This is how I channel too.
right.
This is how I meditate. And that's what I'm doing. I am meditating. So now I have my focus, because a lot of people that lack the focus, the honey calcite. Okay, that's why I got these. I got these because it really does help with the focus. And I got these because there's a lot of crystals that help with the higher up. And woo, head rush, I got to put these down. I'm going to start the channel on teaching.
Channel
So,
up.
woo!
Channel up,
So,
channel
and I put
up.
those down and let other people shine. Let other people shine. So, and that's what it is. It just takes a little bit of practice, honey, and you would get there. No, don't, nothing can frighten you. It's whatever way you're comfortable with. If a candle is what you need to focus on that. Because when you're attaching yourself to your guardian, there's candle there and a representation of your guardian.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And that's what it is. Now, I have a guardian on me all the time. It's just tattooed on me. I can't see it.
Right. That's
I
right.
can't see it. So, but I do also have a dragon ball, which is a claw attached to a crystal ball. I have one of those. I don't wear it all the time, because sometimes when I turn fast, it, just... Yeah. So it's got to be a little lightweight there. So that's just one of the ways to do it. And again, a lot of this requires meditation, deep concentration. I think that's something that I would like to help everybody on the YouTube page with, because when we're on here, we do a lot of things with radio is what we do.
Yeah.
So we're on iTunes. It's nonstop talking, and we actually have a caller on the line at 10 minutes left. So we're actually going to take this caller right now.
I love callers.
Because we have 10 minutes, we're going to take this caller right now.
right.
All right. Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, caller.
Hello, my name is Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Patricia, thank you for calling in today.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I wanted to, I don't know if I would be able to get a reading. I'm not a Wiccan. I don't know if that's a proper term.
No. We do a lot of teaching. Today is actually,
Searching for something.
yeah, today is Teaching Thursdays is what it is. We're not actually doing reading today. We're teaching people about different types of things. It doesn't really matter what it is that you believe. It really doesn't. We don't hold any religious base here whatsoever. But Michelle was teaching some forms of protection magic, and we were talking a little bit about the Celtic and the Native American guardians. But today is actually, it's all about protections and what it is you feel safe
Are
with.
you having an issue, honey? Are
Yeah.
you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, just, yeah, I mean, I just have some protective techniques, and And just, really just focusing on just keeping myself protected at all times.
Exactly.
That's right.
But I had a particular question that I wanted to get some help with, but
What is the question, honey?
and I just bought some.
You
I'm gonna do work as a production assistant on a film, volunteer,
right.
free. And I need to find out about this person that's the director and producer and the filmmaker. What vibes that you pick up from him, or is he? Should I continue to move forward? Because I printed out the agreement that everyone has to sign, but I haven't signed mine and sent it in yet.
You mean your agreement so you can't talk about anything? Is that the agreement? Is that the press agreement? The
I
one?
didn't understand you.
Is that the agreement they wanted you to sign? So you, for what, honey?
Right. Everyone that would sign, be it talent or the crew. So I'm part of the crew.
Right.
Yeah, it's a standard press agreement that everybody has to sign. I did do a couple of things with the Travel Channel. So,
Honey, go for it. Though.
literally,
What are you
and
questioning?
if it is a lot of fun. It might not always, it's not about fame or fortune. To me, it was a lot of fun to be around certain people and have a good time doing what it is that we did. And one of them was actually telling a story from our childhood. So, it was a really unique experience. So whether you're going through it in order just to have the experience of it,
Go for it.
honestly, hun, just do it, because it really did. It gave me a lot more confidence to watch people be more receptive to some of the things that I actually do. And these were people I didn't know. So I'm actually recommending that you do sign it and do it.
Go for it, honey.
Yeah.
Don't.
Right, and I'll use it to gain experience so that I can learn some other skill sets.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. It's actually a win-win.
Now you're cooking with gasoline.
Yeah.
Now,
When you think about it that way, it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It really is.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and I just bought, and I'm just going to wrap it up. I bought some films. I stopped in a Wiccan store.
Yeah.
I don't know, they probably call themselves witches. But I stopped in the store, and I really wanted to. I had bought a
Obsidian.
amethyst, and a black tourmaline.
Oh, excellent
Okay.
choices.
Because I
Yep.
have-
Go ahead.
And because I had unfortunately, just been so these last 10 years or so, living here in Cleveland, I've just gone through so much psychic attacks and,
Yeah.
to come in contact, discovered a past life relationship with a man who's a narcissist, and
Yeah.
I've pretty much recovered my power. He still, still tries to do this, continue this telepathic, but I've just ignored him.
Right.
Yeah, the black tourmaline has to be in contact with your skin. That is the best one in order to help keep you guarded and safe. The black obsidian will turn anything negative into positive, and the amethyst will help you with your spiritual gifts in order to bring them into the direction you want to. So you want to keep the black tourmaline with you kind of at all times, unless you start to feel overgrounded. Being overgrounded will make you more tired than normal. So you can take periods of cleansing it and taking it away from you. But when you're feeling that psychic attack, you want to have the ability to be able to grab the black tourmaline, because that's the one that's going to absorb the negativity, and then the black obsidian is the one that's going to switch it into something positive, because that's what it does. It transmutes things as far as going on with the obsidian, and then it's going to work its way into the amethyst and help you develop your gifts a little bit better.
But it's very important.
Yeah.
Continue on working the way that you've been working on
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay.
Keep your path going. Don't have any apprehension about this.
Alright.
Sign the agreement. It's
Have
once
fun.
in a lifetime
I had a
experience.
blast.
Congratulations, by
Yeah,
the way.
I had a blast doing, honey. I had so much fun.
Congratulations on that job offer.
Yeah.
Volunteer or not.
I volunteered. It was just volunteered my time.
So can you give us a hint on who it might be, though?
No, she can't.
Damn.
It's in the agreement. I already know that.
Sign it.
But no, I can't say.
See, I knew that. She can't say.
It's gonna be filmed here in Cleveland.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
That's all I know.
Well, you know what?
Probably gonna be I believe it's a drama.
I predict you're going to have a lot of fun with that.
I think you're going to have a blast.
I really think you're going to have a lot of fun. You're okay and able to ask questions. The film crew was amazing, literally amazing. And because we use different types of light when we investigate, he was literally giving me suggestions and hints about other type of lighting, battery backups, how to hook it up. I mean, it was it was an amazing experience. So even when I wasn't doing the psychic work, I was doing part of the filming with the other individuals that I was with, because I have a tendency to do that. It was awesome.
No.
Never say no, because the experience, honestly, that you're going to get could lead to something else eventually, and that's what it is. You never know unless you try. So just go and do it.
Right.
Go and do it. Keep that tourmaline with you, honey.
I'm looking for the experience to take me out of state, because that's why I need to move, and I'm looking to the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
Nice.
You can do
Yeah,
this.
but the thing is, if I apply to a job, they're going to want me to fill out an application, and I want to be able to put an address there in where I want to be,
Right.
where I can work in Oregon, but live in Washington State. But see, I don't know anyone there that I could use their address.
Right.
I can now put down my address here. It's just going to, go into the
Well, even if you are filling out an application, we're getting close to running out of time, but even if you do fill out the application, you can give your present address. You literally just let them know that you are looking to relocate. But in order for you to relocate, you need to have a standing job offer. And there is nothing wrong with that.
You're going to have so much fun
Right.
with this experience, honey. Don't even doubt it. Don't doubt it for one more second. Okay? Not one more second.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks.
You're welcome, honey.
Go pick out a really cute, go get a cute outfit so you can wear it.
She probably has certain things she can and can't wear. It's usually in the contract. Don't worry. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling you in.
A brand new pair of quackish underwear.
Oh my God! Here she goes with the quackish.
Brand new bra and undies for you. Brand new.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for calling in, honey, and I hope you have a really good time.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
darling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
All right. So.
Oh, congratulations for her. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
I still don't know. I've got to call cable tomorrow and
Find out about the travel channel.
get the travel channel on, because I don't even know when I'm on yet. And
Cody,
here's the thing: Luann doesn't even know when she's on.
Yeah, and then Cody's got
Cody's
two of them.
That's
right. He's got two. We only know about one.
We don't know anything.
We know nothing.
No.
We know nothing.
So we have a lot of things that we need to. So we're gonna have to add the travel channel, because it would be nice to be able to see myself.
I cannot wait to see your story.
I want to see what they cut out of the psychic work that I actually did for the team that was investigating in the demonic woods.
I know.
So I'm dying to see what they cut out. All right, guys, we got 90 seconds left. We do have the day off tomorrow. We have the day off Saturday. Tomorrow I get to do laundry in the downpouring rain. Isn't that awesome?
No, not my father.
Oh, okay. And then we will have Healing Sundays at our regular time. And then we have Dr. Frederick Woodland.
I'm reading his book. He's freaking awesome.
Yes, he is amazing. We have 60 seconds left. We love you, and we will let you know as soon as the crystals do come in. Peace out. We love you guys. Except Brenda's going to know first, because she's on the inner
She
sanctum.
gets to see all kinds of really cool stuff. coming up.
Peace out.
Bye, guys. See you Sunday.
All right.
Using Blog Talk